they were asking how does the motor actually work, because obviously we don't switch the power every time we want to come up onto the roof. Okay, and how this motor actually works is it's a motor that has a battery inside. It's almost like it has a UPS inside of it, if you know. Hi guys, welcome to Asher and Gad channel, making Africa home again, one family at a time. On site on the roof today. It's going to be a brief video because I'm trying to do it quickly before the rains come down. We're on the roof. I just want to talk briefly about what is happening. So let's have a look here. And I think this is going to be a difficult one. The rains are coming down. So we've got the screed that's happening here on the roof that I talked about last time. We have about, let's say, about 2 inches on this side and about an inch on this side to slope down, so that when it rains, the rain moves this way, falls onto the floor of the roof, and then is directed into the spout. Okay, directed into the spout, and then just obviously continues down into the ground, into the rainwater system that we have. We've got 4 spouts on the roof in each corner. Okay, and when you're doing this, the roof was constructed with that sort of slight fall, so it falls to the corners to allow any rain that falls on the surface to go into the spout. Someone has made a comment the other day about this sliding opening. What happens if you slide it open and the water just drops on you directly? Again, that's not possible. As you can see, this is a roof structure like you have on a building. Okay, as it rains, the water just falls on the surface of the roof and again directs itself into the spout, down into our rain water system. Okay, coming back to this cement here, it's not ordinary cement. Okay, it's mixed with, in fact guys, we're gonna go inside now. We just put pictures on the screen because we're getting wet and we don't want to get sick. So let's go inside and I'll continue that conversation. So guys, the cement that you saw up on the roof, which form part of the sloping screed, okay, that cement is mixed with 2 chemicals. The first chemical is a plasticizer. Okay, and that plasticizer is mixed whilst they're mixing the mortar, and when they're mixing the mortar with that plasticizer, they need less water than they normally do, and it sort of gives the cement a certain property, a certain more adhesive property, I believe, and waterproofing property. Okay, and then as they finish mixing the mortar, they then add another chemical, which is a white-based chemical, which is the final water resistance chemical. Okay, so you know we want to 100% proof our roof, because we've seen what it is when you don't take these measures. When you have a flat roof, you need to make sure all the waterproofing measures are in place. Okay, we are lucky to be renting where they have a flat roof, and they've not done all of this, so we've noticed some minor leak in some locations. Glory be to Yahweh, we don't have any leak whatsoever, even before this screed. So we have this waterproof screed, and those chemicals, we bought them from a company called, there are 2 different companies. One is Penetron, and another one is Weber, here in Ghana. They supply all those products, and that gives you a nice waterproof screed, sloping screed, on top of the parapet wall. So very, very happy about that. Covered the question about the rain onto the flat roof. Now I want to cover another question. Somebody asked, well, surely mosquitoes will be coming into your house through this roof gate. So let's grab and see how we protect ourselves against mosquitoes. Guys, basically how we protect ourselves against mosquitoes is what we have here, and it's not finalized, it's still ongoing. We have a metallic fascia here. Okay, and if Chris points to this side, metallic fascia, and you have this of tight brush like substance, which also, as the gate slides along, it slides along it very smoothly, obviously without friction, you know, and also it is sealed, so you can't get any mosquitoes coming through there. You've got it on all the sides. Okay, focus on that. So we've got it on all the sides. It's not quite finished yet, because obviously you can see this has to be re-firmed up, because there's a little bit of gap there, so that, and lifted up, so we'll sort that out. And also there's just one We need to do that one side there as well. That will be bolted onto the roof gate and come down to block all the gaps, so therefore we wouldn't have any mosquitoes coming in. Okay, so that hopefully that answers that question. We're going to go back onto the porch to answer the final question about the actual operation of the flat roof door and the motor. Guys, so somebody asked a question the other day. They were asking, how does the motor actually work? Because obviously we don't switch the power every time we want to come up onto the roof, okay? And how this motor actually works is it's a motor that has a battery inside. It's almost like it has a UPS inside of it. If you know what a UPS is, an uninterruptible power supply, it always has the mains on, okay? And when the mains is on, what's happening is that the mains is driving the gate back and forth, but that mains going through a UPS is also charging the battery slightly. It's always trickle charging the battery. And what happens is that trickle charging is keeping the battery topped up to 100% or near enough. If there's a power failure in the area, okay, or the breaker trips, whatever it is, then it is the power of the battery, the DC charging the battery, that will now run through the inverter in the UPS and then move the gate backwards and forward. Okay, so this operates, the motor has a UPS inside. It operates a bit like a UPS where it's running on mains normally. If there's a power failure, the battery kicks in and the battery opens it back and forth. The battery has an autonomy of about at least 24 hours. Okay, so the battery will keep opening this back and forth for 24 hours, yeah, whilst there's no power. Obviously it will have a limit in the number of times you can open it back and forth. I don't know what that limit is within that 24-hour period, but obviously it will be enough for a reasonable number of operations. Okay, that motor there is in a weatherproof cover. Okay, it's in a weatherproof cover, and it's the same type of motor that we'll have at the front gate, that to if you like to slide our front gate back and forth. The same type of motor we will have there as well. Okay, so hopefully that answers that question. Somebody else asked me a question on email, and to be fair, I don't know the answer to it. So guys, if you know the answer, please comment below if you know the answer. Let's have a look at the area. I wanted to show the guys something. So guys, you can see, the area we are in. There are people have bought I think they've bought pretty much all the lands that are here. People are building gradually. There are some lands, for example, that one there, which has not got any building on it whatsoever. Now, comment below if you know the answer to this. I believe there is a law in Ghana. I believe there's a law in Ghana that says when you purchase a plot of land, you have got a certain amount of time allocated to you to build on the land, and if that time passes, then the person who sold you the land, or the chief or whatever, can sell the land to somebody else. I've heard it through the grapevine. I haven't seen it written down in black and white, so I'm asking you if you know that law. If that's true, please comment below. If you purchase a land in Ghana, are you bound by law for a certain period, 2 years or 5 years or 10 years, where you have to build on the land? And if you don't build on the land within that period, can you be penalized? Can the land be taken away from you or not? Those who know Ghana land laws, whatever, please comment below and let me know. For example, let's look at the land in front of us. So guys, if we look at the land in front of us, okay, the land to the right there, rumor has it it was a bare land for quite a while since we've been here, and then basically the rumor has it recently that little structure was built. That little structure you can see there was built, and the rumor has it that the landowner built that little structure because he didn't want the land to be taken from him. So he just built it. He bought the land a long time ago, but obviously he hasn't got the finances to do any development on it. So you put that little structure on there just to keep himself from losing that land. So I don't know the details of it. Comment below if this is a law or not. I do know that there are some developments specifically that when you buy, like in a gated community or something, when you buy, they tell you that you must start constructing on the land within 2 or 3 years. I do know, but that is in a gated community, where you have bought the land from the company who runs the gated community. But just lands just out in the open, that's what I'm not sure about. But just let me know, and in the comments let us know. That would be great. Thank you, guys. So Gad, you've been in Ghana for a little while now. You've understood the terrain a bit.
Understood? Okay, a bit.
A bit, yeah, a bit.
Yeah.
That's it. So what plans do you have for us? Obviously, you were a dental nurse in the UK, but obviously you've got many other businesses that you've been doing as well alongside. What plans do you have? What further plans do you have in Ghana, and how can the guys benefit, for example?
Yeah, a very good question, Kay. And what it is that obviously, I'm a dental nurse. I've been a dental nurse in the UK for quite some time, and yes, I love what I do as a dental nurse. Work with different people, get to meet different people, work in different surgeries. Quite interesting thing to do, especially when you serve people health-wise. Yes, so relocating here to Ghana, I didn't have the mindset to work for anybody, because what it is over there, you work for people, and I also understand that it will be different because I'm used to a certain system. So coming over here, it will be very different. It's going to take me a lot of time, I think, to be able to adjust. So, but the mindset is to employ people rather than be employed again, and that gives me the freedom that I want to do. That I want to be able to do what I need to do and to be successful in life. However, I got a clothing line. It's called Colors of Crystal. Yeah, where I make clothes. I spent my time learning to make clothes in the UK.
Yeah, was it colorsofcrystal.net? That's the website.
.net, yes.
We're gonna revive it soon.
Yes, it was on Etsy. It's still on Etsy, just that I've not activated it at the moment, because yes, I would like to do something like that here as well, much bigger, I think. And yeah, so we got some machines. The house is not ready, which so I need to have to be ready, well secure, before I can unbox my machines and set them up here. In the meantime, I'm waiting, do you understand? Instead of, because sometimes you could, you start thinking about a lot of things. Sometimes you could feel sad inside because you're used to this kind of bubbly lifestyle, doing things at your own pace, but I'm not able to do that as now, so I have to be patient. I have to wait.
But at the same time, you are investing in your education. You're learning stuff on the side.
Yes. At the moment, what I've done is that obviously I've got some domestic machines which I'm using at the moment. Obviously, it's just to keep the mind busy, but it's not as good and as effective as you would want it to be when you're using the other industrial machine. But just to keep my mind busy. Obviously, you study as well. But I'm that kind of a person that I want to really do studying. Reading is not really enough for me. I really want to put all that into practice. So I'm busy with the garden, I'm busy with the dogs, I'm busy with studying as well. I do my CPDs, obviously, so I can keep my dental knowledge up to date. I keep my PIN up to date. That's very important for if you're in that kind of medical profession. Yes. So I just wanted to say that if you're relocating to Ghana and say you have a job, and just like your husband, your husband is the breadwinner, and you're just waiting for things to get in place before you can start working, it's going to be very boring for you. Sometimes you feel down in the spirit if you just stay like that and do nothing. You just have to get your mind ready, get your hands ready, get everything ready. Just try as much as possible to get busy. Do you know what I mean? Because he's doing all the buildings and he's going into very technical terms. I don't understand jack. So I got to find a way to create my own wealth and get my mind occupied. So I will advise that you get your mind occupied. I will say learn some trade. Where you are, if you're in the diaspora, learn some trade. And some people already starting off when they come, but in my own case, I've already explained. So if you're able to start some trade or learn some trade, once you're here, you can start it off. That would be great. Yeah. All
right, guys. That's it for this episode of Asher and Gad channel. As usual, like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you always be aware when we upload a new and educational video for your viewing pleasure. Hope you enjoyed that one. From you, it's
Kamesia.
guys, Yeveshia. See you next time.